Result?
Yeah, one of the lads said what a birthday present, but I'm delighted for them. It's not about me tonight. You get to my age, you don't celebrate birthdays, but for them, I mean, the effort they put in, the graft they put in, I'm really proud and pleased for them, because I think Saturday wasn't a measure of what they're about, and I think tonight they showed that.
I was going to say, have you seen more about the squad tonight than you did on Saturday in terms of the quality as well?
Oh, massively, and like I said, and a couple of little bits that we talked about, they've added. That's great. But as we talked about on Saturday, it comes down to mentality, resilience, and strength, and leadership on the pitch. And if you don't win games without that, tactics help. But I think tonight they showed lots of really positive qualities. And I always say in these situations, how do you feel physically? And they're shattered after exertions of Saturday to travel, coming here, putting in a big shift. We also, on the other side, you emotionally feel brilliant. And I said to them, you don't get one without the other.
Is that what made it really good as well? The fact that you literally had 3 outfield players on the bench that you had to use, you down to the bare bones, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a disappointing situation. I hate to have a bench empty, because there was a couple of young under 21 guys that came with us. But we obviously had Tom Morris pull out yesterday, then Kyle pulled out late today, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get James Jones in, and I think he had a huge contribution in the first half in terms of, you know, what both boxes, you know, Imperious at the back, heading it out, anything they put in, and then up front he was a real threat for them. The lads coped without him. You know, credit to Liam Tom, you know, to go from one position to the other and keep that clean sheet was brilliant. But yeah, there was a lot of challenges today for both myself and the squad, and I think they overcame it, and I'm really pleased for the likes of James, Gannon, and Jason. You know, we were able to give Jack Sherratt was excellent tonight. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Apologies, Jack.
No, it is. Yeah.
And you know, like, just Theo looked like he had something to add, and it's great because through these games we're actually getting a look at players and seeing what they can contribute. And there's 6 or 7 of them there where they would honestly say that they're nowhere near the best or physically at the place they need to be. The fitness coach will help with that. But it's nothing like match minutes and being a part of it makes you feel you're making progress.
Obviously the clean sheet would have pleased you as well, but could have scored more in the second half, couldn't they?
Yeah, that's you know, they changed shape, which was a challenge for us. Did we match up, or did we just play our shape and then play on the counter? And I think that the more they sort of played on the front foot, and the more that the centre halves went wide and high, the more we looked like we were going to break on them. And when you've got the likes of Tom and Jonah Mitchell and Cart's pace and Theo, you know that you've got an ability. And I think the lads there's a lesson there for them, because they think they have to go pressing to win the ball and they have to play the way up the pitch. But sometimes there's other ways to win games, you know, modern terminology of low blocks and transitional counters. But they were excellent tonight, and I was really disappointed they didn't, because some of the lads, for the effort they put in, deserved a goal. But no, that would have been a nice one in the cake. But Nantwich are a good side. I like the way they play. They've got lots of good quality players. You know, mentioned Cameron because he kept Cookie quite quiet, but there was lots of big performance on the pitch, and really pleased for them.
James, just a quick word about the youngsters in midfield. Absolutely outstanding. The energy, the quality, the work rate, the desire. They gave you everything tonight.
Yeah, no, I was really pleased. You know, for Cameron, because I said to him that this is a great game for you. You'll be up against the likes of Casper Hughes and Cookie, and it'd be a real. You'll see good players with good movement and good technicality, and I thought it was immense. And like I said, he added other aspects to his game. He's important for us, but there was lots of good performance, and I was really pleased for Carts. You know, he's a good, honest lad. I'm asking. I think Jonah was running out of steam as a right wing back. He was being pulled up the pitch, and Theo went in there to take the pressure off him. Then Carts went in. It's a tough experience for them in such games, but a great experience at the same time.
Just a word on Mitchell, that goal that he put away from the free kick, he was there first to the ball, took it really well, and again, the energy and desire he gave you for the night, you know, well, he was on for 70 minutes, wasn't he? But he gave you everything when he was on the pitch.
Yeah, but he's a very dynamic, powerful player, and they generally, their energy burns out. Like I said, and I think he was disappointed with his energy on Saturday, and I think he wanted to show. And I knew he was going to have a tough job having to track back, but he certainly kept their guy worried about him. But great credit to Tongi. He was clever in his free kick.
Went low, didn't he?
Yeah, went low. And then I said to the guys, it's as they found out against the likes of FC United, it's not just a direct free kick or the corners, it's the second phase. So as long as I look at the details of how we win the set plays, so Liam Tung wins the first one, and I think Mitch won the second one, and it's that desire to go and attack them that they either you break or you win set plays, and then you punish him from both if you can. So but really pleased for him, because that'll be a huge tonic for him, and also a huge tonic for the guys to get such a result. All the lads, the goalkeeper, the centre halves, everybody that played. It's a huge tonic to have clean sheets and get another massive 3 points and get just clawing away back into the best part of the league table.
Just a word on Fagbola, centre half, outstanding man mountain, I call him at the back. Got a booking first minute of the game, but what a performance he put in for you.
Yeah, I can understand why he booked it, because of where he was on the pitch and that. So, but then there's a challenge for him, but like a mentality, discipline, and he's a real leader. He's not a shouty, balling type guy, but you can see him talking to lads, and his performance was excellent tonight, especially on set plays. I mean, he was huge. Really protected that centre of the box, and I was really pleased for him. He deserved that. He's had a tough time coming back from injury, but he seems to be getting better with every game.
And the final one, a word for the supporters, because they've come in numbers tonight, Jim. They've got really behind the Tigers, and you could hear them all game.
Yeah, no, really pleased for them, because like I said, you'd be worried about after some of them. I mean, they were brilliant. They went to, all the way up to Morpeth, and I was really disappointed for them, because they've gone all that way and probably seen the worst of the guys. But those that come here tonight, I think enjoyed themselves and seen the best of the lads. So onwards and upwards, because it's a great club. We're creating a great spirit, and it's nights like tonight that make us all feel like we're moving in the right direction.
Finally, Jim, then Saturday, South Shields. Will there be any more additions as well, and what will be a tough challenge?
Depending on the situation with the likes of Tom and Kyle, it's always fluid, and hopefully the lads recover. We're thinking, apart from James Jones, obviously clearly was injured. The other guys should be all fit. We may have to call upon a couple of the 21s. Harry Benz, touch and go. Kyle, we don't know. Depends what his symptoms are. But yeah, we'll assess that tomorrow. I'll be working really hard to add players, or to get in a position where we can add players. It's going to be hard to replace players there. I want to give the kids a chance. I want to give the guys to show me, because if they leave this club, they'll be disappointed that they didn't get a chance to show their best. So I'm going to give them a chance, every chance, but I need to be working behind the scenes to make sure that we have the contingencies for the absences. Even just the James Jones coming in today, you could see the lift it gave the group in terms of giving us a platform to keep a clean sheet. So yeah, plenty of work to be done, and in around all the other stuff I do, I'll be diligently working and connecting with people. But ultimately what I'm looking to do is try and bring the best out of these guys, and then see how far that takes us.
Brilliant. Cheers, Jim, and well done. Thank you.
Cheers, Jim. Cheers.